AI isn't taking anyone's job would be a pretty ignorant thing to say in 2025. But AI isn't something that's new anymore, and it isn't something that only affects one industry. The introduction of AI and the rapid improvement of everything about it has imposed a global shift on how a business will evaluate the productivity and output of its employees. And if you don't already use AI in your job, you probably will be soon. On that note, Artlist has added a voice-changing feature
to their platform that lets you upload your own voice performance
and change it to one of several different voices available on their platform.
This is one of the most valuable usages of AI that I can imagine for the filmmaking industry.
That said, I have a friend who is a movie trailer editor that freelances as a voiceover artist, and he's been out of work for over a year now. My heart goes out to him. But you should also know he's not a fan of AI in almost any regard and has refused to embrace it. And this alludes to another point I'm going to make later in this video. I have two other friends, one who manages movie trailer editors and voiceover artists, and another who owns a movie trailer business, and they obviously utilize editors and voiceover artists. I asked these two what they thought of AI, and the one that manages editors and artists has said,
"Oh, we love it. We actually have been using it for several years already."
See, movie trailer companies have had their own AI that isn't available to the public for quite a while now, and he explained to me how they use it. Running lines for a movie trailer used to be a really time-consuming process. They need the actor to do several performances to get the right one, and that can take a long time. But that actor might only be available for 15 minutes on some random day. These are famous actors that have lots of things going on. So a producer will do the performance the way they want the actor to do it, and then they will clone the actor's voice onto that performance so the actor can listen to it and then emulate it with their real voice, and it'll only take the 15 minutes that they've been booked for. Does an actor sometimes cancel and say, "The AI sounds fine, just use that instead, I'm busy"? I can't say, but I wouldn't put it past a producer to greenlight that though, and I think that'd be really bad for the industry. That said, there are certain studios with huge budgets that have refused to implement any kind of AI in their projects anywhere. And I think this is a really positive thing for the local community and the industry as a general practice, if they can afford it. Because at this point, it's also borderline philanthropic and not really an option available to every other company. I asked the movie trailer business owner friend what he thought of AI, and he said,
"It doesn't matter what I think of AI. We need to use it to stay competitive because the majority of our competition uses it. And if we don't use it, we'll go bankrupt. And the people that we do employ would just then be unemployed if we didn't use it."
And I can appreciate that perspective. I'm a software engineer by day, and I've seen AI absorb a lot of engineering jobs. I work for a company where that really hasn't been a problem, as in we haven't had to lay off people to use AI instead. But we are encouraged to use AI to help solve problems, and I wouldn't be nearly as effective as an engineer without it. I have to learn new programming languages once in a while, and I regularly use AI to translate algorithms from programming languages that I do know to languages that I don't know. And because of that, it accelerates my ability to learn new languages very quickly. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. AI improves the ability of people to create things. So from my perspective, and based on the people that I've met over the years and the conversations that I've had, Artlist just released their version of what was already available to those big businesses, but now it's available to creators like you and me. If you have a voice that doesn't match the content that you want to create as a solo creator, this is a fantastic tool, and it gives you several options to help breathe life into your videos in a new way. I see Artlist as my stock tool for video. Stock music, stock footage, stock sound effects, and now stock voices. If I wanted to use Daft Punk's music in my video, it's going to cost me a lot of money, but I don't have a lot of money for that. So I generally use stock music from Artlist and now stock voices if I need them. And yes, I made sure the movie trailer business owner met with the editor friend that has been out of work, and they do plan on working on new projects together in the future. So if you want to get 2 free months added to your subscription to Artlist, you can use my affiliate link in the description of this video. And finally, what are your thoughts on AI? Let me know in the comments. Peace.